Hello and welcome to Calmvestor podcast. I am Ethan. Join me on this journey to build solid financial thinking and take control of your financial future. Have you ever felt like you have fallen into a financial abyss with no idea how to climb out? It is a frightening place to be, a place many of us have visited or might visit. Statistics show that a significant number of people experience severe financial difficulties at some point in their lives. Whether it is due to economic crises, job loss, or investment mistakes, setbacks are a part of the financial journey. But here's the crucial part. Failure is almost inevitable, but our ability to bounce back, our resilience, is what truly defines our long-term success. It is not about avoiding the fall, but about how we get up. Many know Adam Khoo as a self-made millionaire and a leading trainer. But perhaps fewer realize that a cornerstone of his philosophy is this very power of recovery, the art of standing up after a stumble. Think of it like this. Success is not the absence of failure, but the tenacity to rise stronger after each fall. It is like a tumbler toy. No matter how many times you push it down, it springs right back up. So what exactly is financial resilience? It is more than just surviving financial hardship. It is the capacity to adapt, learn, and grow, financially stronger and wiser after every challenge. This resilience is your mental and financial muscle. In today's volatile world, with economic shifts, technological changes, and unforeseen events, no one can guarantee a risk-free path. Financial resilience is what prevents us from being knocked out permanently. Adam Khoo's teachings often emphasize building sustainable wealth, which inherently includes the ability to face and overcome failures. He teaches us to build a solid foundation. As Adam Khoo's philosophy suggests, successful individuals do not fear failure. They embrace it as a lesson, a stepping stone to greater heights. Are you viewing your setbacks as roadblocks or as detours with valuable lessons? Imagine a tree with deep roots. When a storm hits, it sways and loses some leaves, but it remains standing. Contrast this with a tree with shallow roots, easily uprooted by the first strong wind. Financial resilience is those deep roots. Now let us talk about the challenges. When faced with financial failure, what are the common hurdles that make recovery so difficult? The emotional toll is immense. Fear, shame, guilt, and a crushing loss of confidence. It can feel like your world has collapsed, and you are the only one who has ever failed so spectacularly. This fear can be paralyzing, preventing you from making decisions or trying again. Then there is the lack of knowledge and skills. Not knowing how to analyze mistakes, not having a recovery plan, or not knowing where to seek help can leave you stranded. External pressures, like family expectations or societal judgment, can add to the burden. And often, there is a complete loss of direction, a feeling of being utterly stuck. As Jim Rohn wisely said, "Do not wish it were easier, wish you were better." Consider an investor new to the market who loses a significant portion of their capital in a downturn. The despair can be so overwhelming that they give up, missing subsequent recovery opportunities. This is a common story. What are the root causes of this lack of resilience? Often, it ties back to our mindset and preparation. A fixed mindset views failure as a definitive statement of inadequacy, an endpoint. In contrast, a growth mindset, which Adam Khoo champions, sees failure as an opportunity to learn and grow. Are you nurturing a growth mindset in your financial life? Lack of preparation is another major factor. No emergency fund, no diversification of income or investments. It is like starting to build a storm shelter when the hurricane is already making landfall. Unrealistic expectations, the desire for quick success without anticipating risks, also play a part. Coupled with a deeply ingrained fear of failure, often taught from a young age, it is a recipe for fragility. Finally, a lack of emotional management skills allows negative emotions to overwhelm rational thought during a crisis. Napoleon Hill taught that, "In every adversity lies the seed of an equivalent or greater benefit." But we need resilience to find that seed. Imagine two entrepreneurs whose businesses fail. One gives up, convinced they are not cut out for business. The other analyzes their mistakes, learns, and tries again with a new approach. The difference is resilience. So how do we build this crucial financial resilience? Let us delve into 3 core strategies inspired by Adam Khoo's philosophy. First, building a warrior mindset and learning from failure. This begins with accepting and confronting failure. It is an indispensable part of the journey. Do not shy away from it or blame others. Acknowledge it squarely. Then, analyze the situation objectively. Adam Khoo often emphasizes a logical approach. What happened? Why did it happen? What were the contributing factors? The goal is to extract the lesson, not to dwell on the pain. This means separating your emotions from the event. It's not about, I am a failure, but this plan or strategy failed. This reframing is powerful. Can you identify a past failure and analyze it this way? Focus on what you can control. You cannot change the past, but you can influence your next actions. As Adam Khoo might say, failure is not the end. It is merely feedback for you to do better next time. Imagine Adam Khoo analyzing an unsuccessful investment. He would not beat himself up. Instead, he would meticulously review what went wrong, learn and apply those lessons to future decisions. This is the warrior mindset in action. The second strategy is to establish a robust financial shield. Thorough financial preparation is the bedrock for minimizing risk and enhancing recovery. This shield starts with an emergency fund. Aim for at least 6 to 12 months of living expenses in an easily accessible account. This is your safety net when unexpected events occur. Next, diversify your income sources and investments. You have heard it. Never put all your eggs in one basket. Explore multiple income streams and spread your capital across different investment channels. Manage debt wisely. Avoid high-interest consumer debt. If you borrow, ensure it is for acquiring assets that have the potential to generate income or appreciate in value. And do not forget insurance. Essential coverage like health and life insurance protects you and your family from major financial blows. Warren Buffett once said, "Be careful with small expenses. A small leak can sink a great ship." This also applies to preventing large, unexpected losses. Consider 2 families where the main earner loses their job. The family with an emergency fund, diversified income, and manageable debt will navigate this challenging period far more easily. Which family do you want to be? The third pillar of financial resilience, in line with Adam Khoo's principles, is a commitment to continuous learning, self-improvement, and persistent action. Invest in yourself. Read books, take courses on finance, investing, and personal development. Knowledge is power, especially in the financial realm. Your brain, as Robert Kiyosaki says, is your most important asset. Model successful people. Study the experiences and strategies of those who have achieved financial success and demonstrated strong resilience. Learn from their journeys. Set clear, SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. Knowing what you want and having a concrete plan to get there is crucial for staying on track, especially when facing adversity. Act consistently and persistently. Resilience is built over time through small, steady actions each day. Do not give up at the first hurdle. Every step forward, no matter how small, builds momentum. And build a supportive network. Connect with positive friends, mentors, or communities where you can share, learn, and find encouragement. You are not alone on this journey. Imagine someone starting with no financial knowledge. Through self-study, applying principles like those taught by Adam Khoo, they gradually build confidence and achieve positive financial results even after a few stumbles. This transformation is possible for you too. So to recap Adam Khoo's approach to financial resilience, it stands on 3 pillars. First, cultivate a warrior mindset, viewing failures as learning opportunities. Second, build a strong financial shield through prudent preparation. And third, commit to lifelong learning, continuous self-improvement, and unwavering, persistent action towards your goals. Resilience is not a gift. It is the result of deliberate practice. What is one small action you can take today to start building your financial resilience? Perhaps it is opening a savings account for your emergency fund, reading a chapter of a financial book, or writing down your financial goals. Financial failure can feel like a devastating storm. But with resilience, you not only weather the storm, but, as Anthony Robbins beautifully put it, you can learn to dance in the rain. You can emerge stronger and more capable. Build a solid foundation for yourself. one that no challenge can easily topple. Think of a marathon runner. They endure fatigue and pain, but they persevere because they have trained their body and mind. Financial resilience is that same dedication. The journey to financial freedom is indeed a marathon, not a sprint. Embrace these strategies, cultivate your resilience, and you will be well equipped to navigate any financial weather that comes your way. Thanks for listening. If you found this content valuable, do not forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next episode. Have an amazing day filled with positive energy.